So last year I talked about how I wanted to make things easier around the farm. And so one of the things we did is we put flagstone in where we had gravel, and I gave Yogi a haircut. Don't look too close because it's obvious that I didn't know what I was doing, but he's so patient. He's such a good dog. But anyway, we put flagstone down and I planted some thyme in between the rocks, and now I don't have all that gravel and weeds and stuff that I gotta maintain. So there's that. And then look at the elderberry. It is really happy. And we got sidewalks. So this sidewalk we got last year, which I may have mentioned before, but then we got another one. I'm getting ready to pull all this. This is poison hemlock. So you don't want to be putting this in your house in a vase. See how it's like a firecracker? How the stems kind of go out like a firecracker and they got the individual flowers? That is poison hemlock. You do not want that. You don't want the leaves. And some people will mistake it for Queen Anne's lace, which is medicinal and you can eat, which is this one. And there's a big difference between them. Look at how the flowers are more clustered, even when they're, well, when they're a baby. It does look very similar, but look underneath. See those little leaves coming off? And they call that the queen's skirt. And the other one, poison hemlock, doesn't have that. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now, is getting ready to pull because I have some of it growing down the row here. But this sidewalk is connecting now with our new sidewalk, which is over here. So it goes to the greenhouse all the way down. So that was all gravel before and a pain. It is just a pain. So let me show you. That's gonna make things way easier. Just maintenance. I tried to put Yogi Farms down here, and then I tried to put Yogi's paw in the concrete, and he was not having it. He's like, nope, we are not doing this. I'm not a 5-year-old, I'm a dog. So now down here I can do something with all this chaos, and this is what happens with the gravel. And anyway, I think I'm gonna put an apple tree here. There's a goji berry here, an elderberry over there, but I think I'm gonna put apple tree, and then thyme is ground cover, and yarrow is the other thing that I want to put in there. Maybe some comfrey. This is comfrey. It's beautiful, medicinal, and good for the compost. So I can make a good fertilizer out of it also. Soak the leaves in a 5-gallon bucket, put a lid on it and leave it for a few weeks, and it becomes a great fertilizer. This is another elderberry that I planted last year, so that's doing good. I want to get more elderberries around the property, since I know they do really well. But down here, I dug the rock. That is not really a good job for me, but I did it. So I moved the rock, and I'm gonna put, well, down here I'm just putting lamb's ear, but down here I'm gonna put medicinal. So it'll be mint, borage, and yarrow, I think is what I'm gonna start with. Those all can handle living off very little water, and they're all medicinal, edible. Well, I don't know, can you actually, oh yeah, of course, I drink yarrow tea. I was like, but I can't imagine just eating it. Doesn't seem like something I'd want to do. But the borage is a really, really pretty plant. And I just took some of this out of the greenhouse. I just pulled some up that I had growing, and it was little. And I just threw some soil over the roots. Like, I did not even put any energy other than, you know, bringing the soil and covering it with some hay. So it is already exploding and really happy. So I know that this is going to be a good spot. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like arugula or radish leaves, but it doesn't taste like either. So I'm just letting it go, and I'm going to try to figure out what it is. But that's the plan for here. And then over there we have our new grow area, which I'll do that later. I'll take you on a tour of that sometime in the future. But it's exciting to get things to where they're going to be way easier to maintain, and just more usable space instead of just having gravel and rock everywhere. Ooh, hear the thunder? I don't know if you can hear it. Hear the peacock? Got all kinds of things going on right now. All right, so that's the latest. Hope you're having a great day. Goodbye.